Meanwhile, new video is raising new questions tonight about immigration enforcement around San Antonio.
And it shows a tense confrontation outside a Walmart here. It is also fueling concerns if local police are working with ICE. Let's bring in KENS 5's Alicia Nieves. And Alicia, what are you learning tonight?
Well, that video spread quickly online. It led to fear, confusion, and calls from residents just trying to understand what's exactly happening in their neighborhoods.
Watch out behind you, watch out!
This is the video shared by U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement and aired on Fox News, showing a tense confrontation outside the Walmart on Blanco and Wurzbach Tuesday. It shows ICE agents surrounding a car in the parking lot. When the driver doesn't comply, the car backs up, hitting one ICE vehicle before driving forward and striking another.
No!
Agents draw their guns, bang on the window, and the person is taken to the ground before the video cuts off. A witness who shot this video tells us she saw the tail end of the arrest around 10:15 Tuesday morning. She says the person was placed into the ICE vehicle parked behind him. The arrest fueled social media posts just like this, listing where ICE agents have reportedly been.
I think the biggest issue is there's a lot of misinformation out there.
Castle Hills Mayor J.R. Trevino says his office has received calls and photos about ICE enforcement there, something he says is not true.
We've got, Northwest Military that goes through. We got 410. There's a lot of traffic. So, I mean, the reality is that there might have been somebody that stopped somewhere along the way, but to the extent that the city of Castle Hills has collaborated with them on a sting, that hasn't happened to my knowledge.
He adds Castle Hills has no correspondence or formal agreements with ICE.
Other than to support as legally necessary and make sure that if we're showing up, it's to de-escalate a situation.
Meanwhile,
cooperation with ICE, federal agency, and
December 16th, nearby Balcones Heights voted to move forward with an ICE partnership under the federal 287G program. It allows trained local officers to help ICE identify people already in custody who may be in the country illegally.
Motion carries 5-0.
Texas law now requires most counties to enter into agreements with ICE, a move supporters say improves public safety, but critics argue undermines trust.
As a nation, we're going to have immigration enforcement, but it's not going to be done by this reckless agency in this lawless way.
Mayor Trevino says his office has reached out to ICE for a meeting, not to enforce, but to inform.
Being able to actually hear what's going on would potentially put people at ease.
Councilwoman Misty Spears, whose district includes the Blanco-Wurzbach Parkway area, told us in a statement, regardless of anyone's stance on immigration or immigration status, violence against law enforcement officers is absolutely unacceptable and will not be tolerated in our city. January 22nd, the city of San Antonio will host a meeting addressing public concerns about increased ICE activity and how local police are involved. There will be public comment available at this meeting. We're live in the newsroom tonight. Alicia Nieves, KENS 5.